Guys, welcome to my channel once again. Today is Thursday, the 22nd day of May, the year 2025. And as always, I have some well analyzed matches for you. So, yesterday we were not lucky, as you can see. Yesterday was a very bad day for us. As you can see, I provided a total of 6 matches with a total of 5.35 odds, and we missed two of those selections. Al Wida versus Al Hilal, my prediction was over 2.5 goals. But with also what happened yesterday, Al Hilal is a team that scored so many goals. But yesterday they decided to settle for just 1-1. It was very shocking. They didn't want to score more goals yesterday. Tottenham vs Manchester United, my prediction was over 1.5 goals. And we also saw what happened. Only 1-0. It was very shocking. These are two teams that score and concede lots of goals, but we saw just one goal in that match. It was very surprising. Other selections went well. Berati versus Teplis, my prediction was over 2.5 goals. Slovan versus Banik, over 1.5 goals. Athletic Priya versus Athletic MG, that match was postponed. And then Moldy versus Christensen, over 2.5 goals. So guys, that was all for yesterday. Today's another day. Let's see how we can return to winning ways. So I've taken my time to come up with very good and well analyzed matches for you. So without much waste of time, let's get started. The first match, as you can see here, is from the Switzerland Super League. It's a game involving Winterthur and Sion. My prediction here is Winterthur to win or draw no bait at 1.40 odds. Winterthur is a very strong side and they have quality in their team. They play very good football, and considering the fact that they're playing at home, they have home advantage. They should be able to win this one or at least draw no bait at 1.40 odds. So looking at their data here, we can see that Winterthur are fourth on the table, Sion are third on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. You can see here that Winterthur has actually won 3 times, Sion has won 2 times. The other fixture ended in a draw. And then talking about their current form here, we can see that Winterthur has always been very consistent at home this season. Their last 6 home matches, they've lost just once, drew 2 times, and won 2 times. And then when we look at Sion away from home, we see that these guys are in a very terrible shape right now. Their last 6 away matches, they've lost 4 times and drew 2 times. So here we can see that Winterthur has advantage. They're in a better form, and they should be able to win this one or at least draw a bit at 1.40 odds. Next, we have this one from the Denmark Division 1. It's a game involving Hobro and Koge. My prediction here is over 2 goals at 1.25 odds. So we expect this match to produce a minimum of 2 goals at 1.25 odds. Looking at their data here, we can see that Hobro are second on the table, Koge are fourth on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. We can see here that goals have always been produced, a minimum of 2 goals every time these two teams play, as you can see. And then talking about their current form here, we can see that Hobro, whenever they play at home, the last 6 home matches, they won 2 times, drew 3 times, and lost once. And you can see that they always score and concede goals whenever they play at home. Now, looking at Koge away from home, we can see here that their last 6 away matches, they won 2 times, drew 3 times, and lost once. And they equally score and concede goals away from home. So we expect to see goals in this match. These two teams are very, very good in goal scoring. And we should be able to see a minimum of two or more goals here at 1.25 odds. Next, we have this one from the Netherlands, Eredivisie. It's a game involving SZ Akma and Herenveen. My prediction here is SZ Akma to score over 1.5 goals at 1.46 odds. So we give Akma the advantage here and we expect Akma to score up to two goals in this match. Akma has been very impressive this season, especially with goal scoring. They do score lots of goals whenever they play at home. So we expect them to have at least two goals against Herenveen here. Looking at their data here, we can see that Akma are fifth on the table, Herenveen are ninth on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams here. We can see that Akma has won three times, Herenveen once. The other fixtures ended in a draw. And you can see here that Akma always scores so many goals whenever they play Herenveen, especially when they play at home. They always have up to two goals. Now, looking at their current form here, we can see that Akma, whenever they play at home, the last six home matches, they've won two times, drew three times, and lost once. And then we look at Herenveen away from home, we can see that these guys are in a very terrible shape right now. Their last six away matches, they've lost five times and drew once. And you see here that they concede so many goals away from home. So here we give Akma the advantage and we expect Akma to score up to two goals here at 1.46 odds. Next we have this one from the Germany Bundesliga playoff. It's again involving Heidenheim and Elsbasvech. My prediction here is Elsbasvech should score at least one goal at 1.24 odds. This match is going to be a very tough one because it's a playoff match and it decides who's going to gain promotion to the Bundesliga. So it's going to be a tough match, but I've decided to give the advantage to Elversberg. Elversberg seems to be a better team here and they score so many goals. So we expect them to have a goal in this match at 1.24 odds. Looking at the data here, we can see that Heidenheim are 16th on the table, and then Elversberg. Okay, now so looking at their head-to-head here, we can see here that the two times these two teams have met, the first time they ended in a draw, the second time Heidenheim defeated by one goals to nothing. So now talking about their current form here, we can see that Heidenheim, the last six home matches, they've lost four times, drew once and lost once. And then when we look at Elversberg away from home, we can see here that the last six away matches, Elversberg has won three times, drew two times, and lost once. And you can see here that Elversberg scores every time, almost every time they play away from home. So we can see here that Elversberg is a better team here. The better team here, they score goals a lot. So we expect them to do the same today. We expect them to score at least one goal here at 1.24 odds. Next, we have this one from the Switzerland Super League. It's again involving Grasshopper and St. Gallen. My prediction for this match is both teams to score at 1.49 odds. So these two teams are very good at goal scoring. Grasshopper scores a lot. St. Gallen also score a lot of goals. And we should be able to see both teams score here at 1.49 odds. Looking at the data here, we can see that Grasshopper are fifth on the table, St. Gallen are second on the table. And then looking at their head-to-head here, we can see that both teams always score almost every time, as you can see. Now, talking about their current form here, we can see that Grasshopper, whenever they play at home, the last six home matches, they've won three times, lost two times, and drew once. And we can see that Grasshopper scores almost every time they play at home. Now, looking at St. Gallen away from home, we can see here that the last six away matches, they've won They've drawn 4 times, lost 2 times, and you can see that they also try to score goals every time they play away from home. So we expect both teams to score here. These two teams are very good in goal scoring, and we should be able to see both teams to score at 1.49 odds. Finally, for today, we have this one from the England Amateur League. It's a game involving Manchester City on the 21 and Southampton on the 21. My prediction for this match is both teams to score at 1.35 odds. So we expect both teams to have a goal here. These two teams are very good in goal scoring, and we should be able to see both teams have a goal here. Now, looking at their data here, we can see that Manchester City on the 23 are first on the table, Southampton are seventh on the table. And then we look at the head to head between these two teams here, we can see that they score lots of goals. Both teams score almost every time, as you can see here. Now, talking about their current form here, we look at Manchester City on the 23. We can see here that the last 6 home matches, they've won 3 times, drew 2 times, and lost once. And you can see that Manchester City doesn't keep clean sheets, as you can see. They score and concede goals a lot. And now looking at Southampton away from home, we can see here that the last 6 away matches, they've won 2 times, drew 2 times, lost 2 times. And they also try to score goals every time they play away from home. So we expect to see goals from both ends. Yeah, these two teams are very good in goal scoring, and we should be able to have a both team to score here at 1.35 odds. So guys, this is where we come to the end of our video, and the total odds is 6.37. Always remember to bet responsibly, guys. Football can be very funny. Even with the best analysis, anything can still happen. So make sure you bet responsibly, and do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Also remember to join our Telegram channel. The link is pinned to the comment section of this video. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you again in my next video.